What useful unknown website do you wish more people knew about? If you ever delete this thread, I hope you step on a Lego. Tinny and photo forensics. Do you want to know if an image is shopped, cropped or otherwise altered? Using these two tools you've got a good chance of finding out. Tinny is reverse image search on steroids and photo forensics provides free image analysis tools. 7.0 allows you to watch and sync Netflix, Prime Video, downloaded videos, streaming from browser, YouTube with your friends, while opting to be on voice/video call with them for free and no ads. It's an AI that creates faces of made up people. Pretty interesting. Enjoy cartoons? Please enjoy every cartoon ever made all in one place. This comment section is like shopping for free. Coolers.co randomly generates 5 matching colors for you to use for paint jobs or designing. Project Gutenberg, taking all the books that are copyright free and making digital copies available. In college and the school wants you to buy the complete works of Shakespeare for $40? Fuck that noise. Free. Deeple.com best translator I've found. It's quite intuitive and even translates idioms and slang. They've got around 20 languages as of their most recent update. Remove.bg is a great way to remove any background. This one lets you see where lightning strikes in real time. Can be reassuring to see the lightning get further and further away. It's also pretty neat in general. ID ransomware. If you ever get ransomware in your computer, you can take an encrypted file and out it into this website, and it will tell you if any security researchers have cracked it, so you can get your files back. And if it hasn't been cracked, you can sign up for email notification, so when it is cracked you get an email. I haven't used it, but someday it might save me or you. Terms of service. Didn't read. Summarizes terms of service and rates them for privacy. I adore mynoise.net. It's an archive of customizable sound generators with everything from music, nature sounds, sound cancelling, ambiances, and meditative drones, etc. I focus best with some kind of white noise, and this website has a ton to choose from, and it is free. My favorite feature is the customizable, animated sliders so you can listen to storms that ebb and grow automatically. It is great for TTRPGs too. The sound engineer who runs it has put together all kinds of specific settings like churches, cities, forests, fires, dungeons, etc. Seriously, people should check it out. Gives you full directions from any 2 places from door to door, including trains, buses and ferries. With options to fly to nearby places and take transit to get to your final destination. If you're interested in languages or trying to learn a new language, I recommend forvo.com. You can look up a word and hear native speakers pronounce it. It's based on volunteers uploading their recordings of the various words. It's pretty useful for when you're working on your pronunciation. Or open source illustrations by designers who contribute on their spare time. You can borrow books across a shit ton of different library systems without having to register for them. Everynoise.com. This website contains every obscure subgenre of music imaginable. You can find some great music you've never heard of there. 10-Minute Mail provides a temporary email address for you to cut and paste into those pesky insert email to sign up or read the rest of the story or whatever. You can hear radios live from all around the world. I recommend accessing on computer or installing the app on mobile. Shows nearly every anime/manga website, torrent and streamable URL on the internet, and also shows if they are active, have ads, and if they are safe to use. With this you will never need to ask yourself, where am I going to watch/download this anime or read this manga? Depending on who you are determines if it's useful or not, but is a very informative site of the ongoings of the world. The event map is interesting to explore. It bypasses all paywalls and removes all ads from any web page one have found. Show me a 10-foot paywall, I'll show you a 12-foot ladder. No install, just copy and paste your link. openculture.com, watch free movies, learn languages, take educational courses, all for free. SauloJr, download and play the games from the early 90s and 2000s on your Windows machine. I personally play NFSMW 2005 and Counter-Strike. Brings back lot of memories. Allows you to see if your online accounts have been released in a data breach. You can also get ML alerts if you've been in a breach. See get almost any research paper for free. Just copy the link/doy of the document and it'll show you the PDF. Library Genesis, free PDFs of math/physics/chemistry/biology/medicine/etc. Finished my degree thanks to this one. A bunch of times a book of a course was just too hard to find, or incredible expensive too, but in LibGen I got the digital PDF of the book in a few seconds. Very neat. The one that shows you the deep ocean and its creatures. I would share the name, but I forgot it lol. Edit, found it. Desmos.com. If you're doing any graphing it's much easier than a graphing calculator like a T. Left square bracket. Semicolon. Convert images of text to actual text. Left square bracket. Find hidden places in a city you want to visit, although touristy places are also listed. If you need to glue two things of differing materials together. www.thistathat.com. Ask a librarian at the Library of Congress. I was searching for a particular poem, with very little clues, for my wedding, and sent them an email thinking I would get a bot response. Instead a woman searched for weeks, and sent me so many options, and wished me a happy wedding. So impressed. Allows you to ring a fish doorbell. During spring a lot of fish swim through Utrecht's canals, in the Netherlands, and they have to wait at closed sluices. To decrease waiting times for fish they placed a live camera at sluices and allow viewers to ring the doorbell. When you ring it the sluice keeper gets a signal so he can manually open the sluice and let waiting fish trough. **MEALIME****. It's an app. Instead of doing those expensive meal deliveries, this app lets you pick out the recipes and builds a grocery list for you. It's amazing. Step-by-step instructions, and you can filter dietary restrictions. I love it. I go back to it whenever I get in a food rut. And it's free. Photopea.com, a free web-based Photoshop alternative that has almost the same UI and functionality as Photoshop. It's amazing, and much better than other free alternatives like GIMP. Flightradar24.com. Wondering where that plane, jet, or helicopter is going? Check them out. When you click on the icon of the plane, etc., it brings up CalSense, travel log, make and model, and other various bits of info. Sometimes you can track military planes. There's one that flies over my house at a certain time of the day at a low altitude that I was able to identify. I also used it to track the flight my mother was coming into town on. Regex101.com is pretty useful if you need to write regular expressions. You can also just paste in any regex, and it tells you what each part does. If you're ever interested in learning to code,